Hello guys and welcome back to Pause and welcome to Project Hospital. So this is an up and coming game that is being released I think towards the end of October. And it's sort of like a theme hospital and 2-point hospital style game. But this one focuses a lot on realism. Well, a hell of a amount on realism, as I'll get into in a few moments. But first of all, thank you to the developers of this game, I believe Oxymoron Games, for allowing us to have this look at the game through this beta preview. So what we're going to do today is jump in, have a look at some of the basic functions and just talk generally about what this game is. I have done all the tutorials off camera just to get a good knowledge of the game. So yeah, let's jump in and have a look at Project Hospital. If this is the kind of content you like, don't forget to subscribe down below and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. So let's jump into the game. Okay, so before I jump into an empty field, I just want to show you what is possible with this game. So if I select the small hospital first of all, and we'll have a look at this, this will give you a very good example of what you can create in this game. Now, this is, like I said before, it's very much realism based, this game. So if we put these walls down and drop down a floor, you can see that we have got multi-tiered hospitals, and look at all this. I mean, you might be looking at that thinking, what? Yeah, it's quite full on. I mean, let's just play it and you'll sort of see what goes on here. We've got ambulances, we've got emergencies coming in, and oh, it's, yeah, there's a lot in this game. It's full on. So this is the kind of thing you can build, actual full working hospitals. And the other thing about this game is you can take over the role of doctor. It doesn't just play itself, you can diagnose patients. For example, this kid here who's in the GP's office, you have all this stuff that you're able to diagnose, treat, send them for different treatment options, send them to wards, and then ultimately you can pick what treatment to give them. So it's very, very in-depth and it's very, very full-on, I'll be honest. So to get a bit more of knowledge about the game and to see how we build all this sort of stuff, let's jump back out to the main menu. We'll go into an empty field and just put in a very basic hospital, just to show you the sort of general do's and don'ts with putting this thing together. So here we go, we start from scratch. So like I said, I've been through the tutorial, so I'll try and remember the best I can. So building mode works very much like The Sims, actually. That's the best thing I can sort of say to like a comparison. So first of all, we need to set out our foundations. So I think we'll just have like, I don't know, like a building like this. We might have a little annex off to the side, just like that. Yeah, I think that'll do for now. If you want to add a new floor, obviously you can press that one. At the moment I've got auto walls turned off, but you can turn that on and it just does the whole perimeter wall thing for you. Dynamite everything, no thank you. And then you can bulldoze walls and stuff there. Then again, like The Sims, you can have different wall coverings and stuff like that, which is just that basically. For now we'll keep these dirty foundation walls just so we can see what happens. I believe these are the colours down here. Yeah, they're the colours. They pick random different colours for the tiles and things like that, which is good. Oh, actually, if I pick one of these now, will that change all the wall? Let's try that. If I go tile and then do that one, no, maybe not. Yeah, I don't really know how you get to change the actual rest of the wall. No idea. I've not got that far yet. Let's just delete that because I don't want that to be there. There we go. And to put another wall. Oh, I've broke it now. I broke it now. Oh god. Never mind. There's a little thing there. Now how do I get rid of that? There must be a way to get rid of that. Must be a way. I don't know how to get rid of the floor plan. Nope, no idea. That's just staying there now. That's just how it is. Okay, so that's how you build the walls. Doors and windows work as you would expect. So we've got a big sliding door which we can put in here for the entrance. You've got kind of like glass windows which you can stick everywhere. You've got actual real ones. There's loads of different varieties of stuff, different types of doors for different areas in the hospital, which we'll get onto soon. So let's put a few windows in here as well, just so we've got some, some stuff going on. And then over here we have got equipment and stuff, which we'll move on to in a second, and prefab rooms. So if you don't want to build them yourself, you can select like a corridor or whatever you want, or a waiting room, and just plonk it down. Corridors, again, you can just add in, because you do have to basically spell out everything for this game. So everywhere where there is a bit of space, you just tell it what it wants that room to be. So it's very full on, which I'll show you what I mean by that. So if we jump in management mode now, it will sort of show you what you need here for the actual usable hospital. So we need to get a waiting room, a GP's office, a restroom, put a corridor in, and a receptionist. The rest of these are kind of ideal, but not needed. So let's start off with a very quick reception. So basically you click on the kind of room you want, and then you basically draw out the plan. So there, reception. So it tells you on it what the missing equipment is. So basically if you click on that, you're then in the build mode of that specific room. So it gives you all the options, and the ones in orange are needed for the room to work. The ones in yellow are ideal but not needed. So really all you need there is a PC. So you could have a little table with a PC, stick a nurse in there, and you're done. But we want to make it a little bit better than that. So let's put in the desk. So just as you walk in, like that, and desk there, like that. Oh wait, no, I feel that's wrong. Yeah, that's the one we want. I chose the wrong one. There we go. Okay, so then we need a stool. Yeah, they want stools. No, let's give them proper chairs. Let's not be that nasty. Let's have one there and one there. Which means we can have 2 computers. There can be a printer over there. Let's have card file there, cabinets at the back, paper tray. You never know when you might need a paper tray. And that's about it, I think. I'm not going to put benches and stuff in the actual reception area because I want to have its own dedicated. Yeah, I don't think. Oh, maybe we could. No, we don't need that. That's the reception. Oh, let's extend the room out, actually. We could do that, couldn't we? So just have the room go all the way up to the door like that. Would that work? And then we can just put some little benches there. I don't think we need it because I want to have a waiting room, but just in case. There we go. Right, so that's our reception. So if we jump back to this, what else do we need? We need a waiting room, so that's what we're going to put over this side. So that will go up to there. Same again, click in it, tells us what we need. So a couple of chairs and tables and that kind of stuff. Actually, no, let's move that one over slightly. Use a space in the corner then, doesn't it? I don't know how many people are going to come to this place, but let's give them enough stuff to do. So queue management, sometimes these things link together as well. So this queue management system, we're going to put here next to the desk. So you've got the option of either going to the desk or going to the management system. This works in tandem with the TV. So you do need one of these for it to function. This basically tells you when the next person is available and will be called in. So let's stick 2 of them in. Vending machine, we can put here and here, kind of block off the reception desk, I suppose. and water there. So there we go. We've got a little reception area and a little waiting area. I mean, yeah, it's all a bit messy and everything's kind of like all over the place. But let's change the flooring so we can actually see what we're doing with our lives. So let's change. Let's have like a nice wooden entrance flooring here. Lovely. And a nice tiled flooring for the reception desk bit. For the waiting room. I might even wall this in, actually, the desk. In fact, yeah, let's do that. Let's wall it in. Onto there. So how does that look? Not the best, but it'll do. And then just add a little door. Little white door here. Just so they can get through. Actually, it wouldn't be that kind of door, would it? It's probably a glass door. There we go. Right, so that's our reception. We need to hire some nurses. We'll do that in a second. And then we need a GP's office. I think that's the most important thing, first of all. So let's add one of them in here. To there. Okay. So, in here we need a load of stuff. So, exam table. I can put there. We need a bin, which can be over here. Equipment cabinets. Let's put a big one in the back. And then some little ones over this side. Because then these sort of things can... like these go on top of tables and cabinets and all that kind of stuff. Examination light, need one of them. Eye test, gotta have one of them. There we go. And then the main event, the office desk. So let's stick him. Where do you go? Let's have a better one than that. There we go. So that'd be sort of over to one side here. He needs a PC and he needs a printer. He needs to have an office chair. And a chair for the patient. Lovely. A few of this stuff you don't need it, it's not urgent, but it's there. So there's 2 pages of stuff for this, so there's so much you need. Oh, dressing screen, let's put one of them in. So it gives him a bit of privacy, there we go. So there's loads of stuff, absolutely loads of stuff. But that's what we need to make this functional, so that's that one done. So what else do we need? A corridor. So we need to tell this is going to be a corridor just here. Like that. So again, what can we have in corridors? Same sort of thing. Tables, chairs, benches, that sort of random stuff. So let's put some chairs in here. Another vending machine, because you never know. And a water dispenser. Lovely. We need walls and doors for the GP's office, because I must have took off auto wall for some reason. In there, let's have it a nice wood finish. There we go. Look at this. This is getting nice. Oh, there's columns. Didn't even see them. Yeah. So let's add another door, which we do here. This. What kind of door would he have? He'd probably have a little glass, a little thingy door, wouldn't he? There we go. That's that one. We'll give him a window. He might like a window to the world. And there we go. So now we've got GP's office, we've got a corridor, reception, and a waiting room. Let's add a quick restroom, which we can add. Let's add it over here just for now. And then we'll sort of show you how it works when we get guests in here. Not guests, oh my god, I'm thinking Planet Coaster. Patients, when we get patients in here. So, toilets, and here's the thing with this, you can you pretty much do every single element of this toilet. That sounds so stupid, but you can put even in the cubicle walls in and stuff. There's a lot of detail in this, so I'll show you that in a second. First of all, let's put some sinks in. Which way around is it? Why won't that go in? Oh, we haven't got any walls. Right, yeah, this water wall thing's coming off again. I will remember this one time. I promise. Right, back to this. Right, sink. 3 sinks, a couple of mirrors. Excellent. Bin, go there. And hand dryers. I can put one there and one there. Right, so these are all open. You're going to go for a little poo and everyone will be watching you. But no, we have different walls for that. This one here is like a toilet wall. So we put that across like this. Look at that. Look at that. If we put the walls up, look at them. Actual toilet cubicles. How good's that? And then there's its own little specific closet door thing. That can be the disabled one at the end. Slightly bigger, you see. Even thought about that. I haven't, but you know. And then we need a proper door on the outside. So we'll give them a white door because, you know, toilets and all that. So yeah, that's that. How cool is that, eh? So there we go. So at the moment now we've got all our floor. Well, actually, yeah, floor. That's what we need to do. Actually, add a floor to the toilet, like a tile, wouldn't it? Nice clean tile like that. In fact, the corridor would probably be a tile as well. Maybe that one. Oh, that's a bit. Let's go with that one instead. That's a bit nice, sort of pale colour. There we go. That's a bit less awkward. Right, so let's go. So our clinic is near enough. Well, it's usable now, I suppose. The wall I'm not happy with, but never mind. I can play with that. We need some staff. So how do I do staff? Let me try and remember. I think we do this one. Do this? No, they're the departments. Insurance companies. Yeah, I think it's this one because we want the back to the emergency thing. So then staff are here. This one, right. So we need a doctor for the GP's office. So as you can see, again, very detailed with the sort of stuff you get here. She is a resident, so that's decent. What are these? Hidden perks. Long commute. Okay, let's go for this one. What's this at the top? I don't know. Yeah, let's go for this one. So you can pop in there, love. And then now accept patients. Wonderful. So we also need a reception nurse, I believe, which is here. So we can have Frank Foster. Seems okay, but he doesn't have receptionist. So she does, and she does. So let's hire those two. That one. There we go. So now we've got those. Cleaning closet. Oh, we best had one of them actually. Yeah, we best had one of these. Let's add it next to the toilet. Only needs to be a little room, that. Tiny, tiny room. And a common room. Again, that doesn't need to be that big. That could go up here. Staff room at the end. Okay, so let's do these very, very quickly and then we'll get this thing open. Because I just want to kind of show off the management style of this. No, we don't want that wall. No. We want... Is that a glass wall? Aluminium panels. What's that look like? That'll do. Door, we want a no entry because it's like a restricted room, I suppose, isn't it? What does he need? Just a little cart thing. Alright. We'll give him a shelf. There we go. Done. And then very quickly we'll just put in a little common room. Just so we've got that in there. We don't want them to moan, do we? Fridge, go over there. Sink, can go there, and a TV can go on the table, I suppose. And a water thing. Done. Right. Happy days. Oh wait, lockers. There. Right. Let's get back to this. So, if we start time, we should hopefully get patients now, which is the aim of this. So we've got our two little reception nurses. I'm assuming they'll sort of do other stuff as well when we don't have patients. Okay, so let's speed on, see if we get any... Oh, is this a patient? Yes, we do, we have a patient. Now, Come on. Oh, I didn't put any walls on that. Let's put some walls quickly. Because we kind of don't want that dust to be all open, do we? And then restricted door. There we go. Done. Right, back to real time. Well, I suppose they're not really that needed then, are they? Because I've got this system going on. So, can we click on him? Alright, so Sarah Moore. I do apologise, Sarah. I thought you were a man. So, the system works. That's good. She got called in. Let's watch this process then. So, having an interview with a doctor to get as many possible valuable information. Right, oh my god, so look at all these different diagnoses. So at the moment it could be any of these. These are the symptoms, and there's all these different examinations. So this is how in-depth this game is. And I could take over this right now. If I press this button here, I completely take over the treatment. So, right, so through the interview, we've realised that she's got shingles. That's like chicken pox, I think, isn't it? Like an adult version of chicken pox. So she's got shingles. These are all the symptoms. He's going to do a physical examination, and then he's going to issue the treatment. And that's generally how this thing works. Another patient is on his way in. I don't really see the need of this reception desk, I'll be honest with you. This all seems a little bit pointless when they can just do this anyway. But anyway. So, yeah, this is how we can run this little clinic now. And this can just be self-sufficient, bringing people in, they'll see the doctor and all that kind of stuff. Or obviously we can turn this into a proper hospital with x-ray and wards, and there's like about 4 different types of ward. There's like an ICU for like really intensive care stuff. There's like a general ward for people who we don't know what to do with them, so they sit there until we figure it out. There's so much stuff in this, honestly. But it's all realistic. That it must have been made by doctors or some kind of influence by real doctors, this, with how in-depth it is. So how are we getting on with our patient over here? So she's had the examination, she's had the interview, we know it's shingles, so now what is he doing? I'm assuming she's giving her some kind of prescription. I don't know. Okay, we'll go into insurance in a second. Oh, she's happy. So has she been cured? I think she might have been cured. Oh, there we go. That's good. Lovely. So now doctor's bringing the next one in. I thought that's what the screen was for. No idea. So yeah, generally that's how this thing works. So we've got a hospital within 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We've got a nice usable hospital with a few staff. I tell you what we didn't do. We didn't put a janitor in, did we? Let's do that. Let's quickly put a janitor in, which is this guy. Who do we want? He's the slightly younger one of them all, but he's not very efficient. So you, I think you'll be alright. You're efficient, but you're slightly cheaper than Frank. Go on then, Mary. You can be our janitor. There we go. Wonderful. So that's that. These nurses are lazy. They just keep going back and forth to the thing. Oh, I suppose they don't really have much to do they? Okay, so this is generally how it works, guys. So obviously there's plenty of other rooms we can put in, like so as soon as insurance, that's what I want to show you. Okay, so insurance companies. This is a bit more geared up to like the US style of medicine, but obviously if you have an insurance company, you are sent to a certain hospital to get treatment, and that's what you can do in this game. So at the moment we're only accepting uninsured patients, which is what we are currently doing, and these are our awards, and obviously we're not losing as much money, not gaining as much money from those, but what we do have is the ability to accept patients from insurance companies. So Cheapo Care is one of them, so if I press that, and it would accept them, and I'd get a little bit of extra cash from the insurance company, and then have to treat more people. Then same again down the line, there's this other insurance company here, Abdomigut, which are probably a bit more general surgery. So as soon as we've got a surgery kind of situation going on in a hospital, we can accept that one as well. But as you can see here, more money. So that's pretty much what it comes down to, is management of the patients, management of the hospital, and obviously finances is a big part of this. At the moment, the finances isn't really in the game. As you can see, I am at minus a lot of money, so it's not really implemented yet. But on full release, there will be very much a sense of is that floating? Yeah, there's like a floating chart there. There will be a real sense of like money will be a big part of this. I don't know what that is or why it's there. I don't know how to get rid of it. Never mind. It's just life now. It's just there. So that's a very quick look at this game, Project Hospital. It's got a lot of potential, and I do want to do a full run-through series of this and make a really nice hospital from scratch. This one, very, very, very quickly thrown together, as you can see by the walls. I've purposely left a lot of it crappy, so I'm just showing you the basics. Because there's loads of other stuff that I've not even gone into in this. For example, just very quickly, have a look at this, so you can have like decals on the walls. So you can stick like hospital signs there. Put like a janitor's sign on his little door here. Don't know why you would, but you can. There's even outdoor stuff, so you can build little gardens and things. Like you can have like benches and fence, all this kind of stuff. Rope fences, flowers. You can even put like roof pieces on, so you can really customize the crap out of this place. And then there's all this other stuff: notice boards, lamps, plants. And every single room has got like amazing amounts of detail that you can go into. Scrub shelves and mirrors and all this kind of crap. So there is a lot of stuff in this game. Like, look at all this, and we've not even unlocked hardly anything yet. So there is so much stuff to go through and learn as we play Project Hospital. But like I say, for now, that is a very quick first look at this game, which comes out in, I believe, the end of October of this year. So if you'd like to look at this game a little bit more, a little bit further, have a look down in the comments below, as there is a link to the Steam page where you can obviously follow the game and pre-order potentially now if you really wanted to. I do highly recommend it. This is a brilliant first look at it, and even though this is just in beta and there's still a few bits and things to tweak, there is so much in this game. For such a small team, they've done really well with this, and there's so much to do. I mean, you could spend literally days on this, building your hospital and getting to the stage where you've got the size that we looked at the start of the game. So we will do a lot more on this over the coming weeks, and also upon obviously full release of it as well, where we'll try and put in a really pretty hospital, but also a safe hospital. So that's the plan. So thank you guys ever so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this, that's moved again now, look. That's moved. Why is it over here now? I'm so confused about what this is. I don't know what it is. Anyway, thank you guys ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Cheers, guys. Bye.